One summer evening in 2011, after 60mm downpour of rain, I stood in a paddock with my husband Greg, overlooking a vast expanse of wetlands spread beneath the backdrop of the Mount William Range in the Grampians. "Well," he said, "this is where we can build a National Wildlife Art Museum. Isn't that what you want to do?" So here we are, almost 3 years later, at the Sofitel in Melbourne, the culmination of much dedicated, sharing, planning and hard work towards bringing the highly ambitious vision one step closer to reality.
The spectacular Grampians. 12 of the 16 known examples of ancient Aboriginal rock paintings in Victoria can be found here. 800 of the state's 2,000 native plant species thrive in the Grampians National Park, along with many of Australia's most remarkable mammals. The Wildlife Art Museum of Australia, better known as WAMA, will build upon the wildlife experiences available by creating a world-class wildlife art museum and botanical gardens.
I think immediately it talks about creating an iconic tourist attraction in regional Victoria, and I think that's what we're needing. So I'm excited about the project, and I think what Glenda and the team have done is quite outstanding.
I'm trying to get the message to the community, wider community, that what we have in Australia is so unique, and we should be real great custodians of it. And to get that message to a wider audience, engaging with the art community and through art is a very, very strong strong argument, and that's what I'm really keen to see happen.
The Inspiration Wild, a narrative exhibition at Sofitel Melbourne on Collins, provided a backdrop for the launch of the WAMA project. The artworks provide just a snapshot of the diversity of wildlife art. The exhibition also demonstrated the commitment by artists and collectors towards the WAMA project. Eventually, works like these will be displayed in a purpose-built national gallery to be built on the WAMA site.
Well, I think it's a fantastic launch for what I think is a visionary project. And it's interesting when people say visionary, they also mean it's bloody hard.
Oh, absolutely blown away. The fact in 3 years they've done what they've done is quite incredible.
Well, I just think it's a wonderful thing to inspire people to go into the Grampians and to have the level of art as well as the natural environment.
You're the editor of the book. What was involved in doing that?
It was really a collective vision amongst a lot of people, and it involved a lot of passion, perseverance, and determination in seeing this wonderful project come through.
I guess I approached probably maybe 60 artists for the book, and I was knocked back by 2. So all the rest have supported us amazingly.
It would be wonderful for WAMA to be, passed on from generation to generation. It's the beginning of something wonderful. I think this book is the seed from which many, many more projects would be planted.
These architectural drawings provide a glimpse of the WAMA vision. The concepts were submitted by postgraduate architects from the University of Melbourne School of Design, Building and Planning. The brief? To propose concepts that captured the vision for WAMA. The museum will be surrounded by wetlands and native gardens on 15 hectares of natural bushland adjacent to spectacular Grampians National Park. Visionary, creative and inspiring is how guests responded at the launch of the WAMA project.
We had about 15 students do designs for a possible gallery on the WAMA site, and I think the great thing about the designs is they really responded so well to the wetlands that are there, but also to the idea that the Grampians themselves, or Gariwerd, is a spectacular Indigenous site, and so they were thinking about Indigenous traces across the site, and also to the real practicalities of how do you actually provide spaces for showing wildlife art.
WAMA will complement other tourism attractions in the region, sharing the spectacular backdrop of the Gariwerd Ranges. The site will be developed to create a botanical landscape featuring the best of Australian flora, with an area dedicated to Grampian species. WAMA will be a place of beauty that houses a permanent collection of Australia's rare wildlife art. The entire site will provide an educational, training and interpretive experience.
The region has enormous number of visitations. If we're speaking about 750,000 people going to the Grampians today, I think, and there are very few attractions there other than natural beauty and a few sacred sites. Something like WAMA is going to be a magnet. So it will be good for the region, but it also gives people a focus of what to see.
The long-term benefits are significant. Economic models predict that WAMA will attract more than 250,000 visitors per year, with strong appeal for international followers of wildlife art. Almost $30 million will flow through to the regional economy, with additional significant social and community benefits for the region, Victoria and the nation. WAMA is ambitious, but the Foundation is confident its vision is achievable through philanthropic donation and government support.
I'm excited by the WAMA dream, by the energy radiating from the project, and by the idea that all of us in this room tonight have the potential to engage with WAMA at the ground floor level and to contribute to its establishment. Without reservations, I fully endorse the WAMA project and hope that all of you will also feel inspired to support it.